I'm John Lydon. Yes, I'm in the white habit because for 40 years I dedicated my life to Peru, our missions in Peru. I lived with the Pope, Pope Leo, for 10 years during those years in Peru. And in Peru we used always the white habit, partly because of the heat of northern Peru. Chulucanes and all the missionaries wore white in those days. I first became involved with the Augustinians because I was a student at Villanova University, originally from Toronto, Canada, but I attended Villanova University. There I met the Augustinians. I had several professors that were Augustinians. There was an Augustinian that was like our dorm counselor. So upon graduation, I decided to enter the Augustinians. So I entered shortly after graduation, 1977. I've had the privilege to visit Augustinians in many parts of the world. During my time in Peru, I was also the Secretary General of the Organization of Augustinians of Latin America, called O.S.A. And so visited the Augustinians in most of, I think, almost all the countries of South and Central America that we are present. I also, when we decided to open a formation house in Trujillo, Peru, I was asked to go on for doctoral work in Rome. So I lived in Rome for several years doing the doctorate before returning to Peru. And that gave me an opportunity to visit communities in Europe. I don't know very much about our presence in Asia, and I was only in North Africa once on a pilgrimage that the order organized to Hippo, St. Augustine city. So I don't know much about our presence in Africa. But in all what I know, certain things unite us: the community life, the search for God together, as St. Augustine says in his rule, one mind, one heart, oriented toward God. The service to the people, the generous service that we have, depending on the geographical regions. In Peru, it's directed particularly to the poor, to those that are on the margins of society. But in other places, it's directed to wherever the geographical reality takes us. We're in various ministries, much in education and much in parishes, but there's also people in other ministries as well. So it's a very variety of ministries and styles, but all united in that community life which tries to give witness to the world of dialogue, of respect, of building one mind and one heart. For people that might be considering called a religious life, I strongly encourage you to take the time to think about it. God calls in many different ways. Unexpectedly sometimes, and so it's a life of service, and it's a very rewarding life. You meet the people of God in all of their needs, and you accompany them, and you have so many moments of special grace that it's a very fulfilling life. It's a life that brings us into contact with the people of God in the times of their greatest sorrows and greatest joys, and so it opens up for us the face of God. In my experience, the face of God in the poor has been especially significant, to find in the poor, in their humbleness and their love, and seeing in them the face of Jesus. That's has been for me the blessing of all my years in Peru.